It's part 4 on the Focus ST. I did not get anywhere near as much done today as I wanted to. Today's a holiday, or yeah, my company was closed, so I ended up not coming out until after lunch. So I kind of really lost like half the day. It's about 6 o'clock right now, so I didn't get out here like 2. So I've been out here for about 4 hours on and off. So yeah, it is what it is. Tomorrow's another day, right? And I said I was trying not to go too quick on this one anyway, because I'm trying to make it last a little longer than like 2-3 weeks. But let me show you what I got done today, and then what we're going to do tomorrow. Let me see if I can remember part 3. I think part 3 we had the end of the frame rail chopped off, and I was showing you guys on this silver one where we were going to chop it and section it in. So I did that this morning. I also, well, I'll show you guys that. So this is it after it's been welded and then sanded back and then etch primer. I just sprayed it with some etch primer. There's no filler or anything like that in here, but there will be. So, you know, like these little pinholes up here, I don't know if they'll come through, these little black dots. You know, we'll fill those. I'll take my thumb and I just put a little primer in there. They'll disappear. And then, yeah, there might be another one down there. Not sure. So, yeah, I need to do that and then actually paint it properly, not with not with etch primer. So that's all done. Really didn't take too long, probably about an hour. A little more. I spent more time measuring it than anything else. Frying it in really didn't take long at all. And then I went to work on my donor panel. First I cut out all of the last part of our damaged metal that was here. And then this is what I was talking about with the triple layers of steel. So, you know, you can't go through 2 and then 1 or all 3 at the same time, because how would you can't weld all 3 back together properly. So that's why you have to step them like that. So that's what I was trying to say. I think part 3. So that's why there's 3 there. So we're going to do three stitch welds for all the panels as we put them all back together. We'll sand it all back. You won't even know we've been in here when I'm done with this thing. So yeah, once I got that all cut out, I took some more measurements. We transferred everything to our donor piece or panel, whatever you want to call it. And then I cut everything off of that, which was an awful lot of spot weld drilled. I mean, I don't know how many spot welds I drilled out today. 100 more probably. It's just a lot. These are our pieces. I ended up taking it off in 2 pieces just because of how it's designed. That's kind of what you have to do. Like you can't put it all in one go. It just won't work like that. So this is our. Well, I'll show you. This ends up. It ends up sitting like that on the car, right? Well, I can't do it one-handed, but here I'll show you. So this is our intersection, and that's going to sit somewhere around there. I see it's not lined up, but it's, you know, roughly where it needs to be, right? And then that other piece will get welded onto this piece once it's installed. But yeah, lots and lots of drilling. Took forever. I did a lot of measurements again today. I know I preached that, but you have to do it. And I did have all this kind of vice grip onto the car. I put the bumper bar on. I went and got some of my new parts. I put the radiator support on just to check like alignment and make sure I was close to where I thought I was. And it was perfect. It was dead on. So it stripped it all back down again. And yeah, it's about 6 o'clock. So lots of sanding, lots of grinding, you know, all the spot welds, and you know, lots of grinding with this. But I also, I fixed this too today. This was kicked up. It was like that, you know. Somebody had opened the bonnet and took this with it. So I fixed that, got it ready, or almost ready, I guess. It's got some low spots. It's going to need filled and, you know, primed and painted and cleared and blended and all that stuff. But yeah, that's done. And that's pretty much it for today. I think I'm going to call it there. Not too bad for about 4 hours worth of work. It'll go a little faster tomorrow because there's no drilling. I mean, the drilling spot welds is what kills you. So this it'll take longer to line that up than it will to weld it in. And then we're going to lineage everything back. And then, yeah, that's it. We'll get it prepped and we'll get some paint on it and stuff like that. So that's it. That's it for today. Tomorrow's another day. And then I'll stitch together part 4 on the Focus. Okay, it's Saturday part 2 for part 4. I'm pretty much done for the day. It's about 6:45. My back hurts. I'm out. I did get pretty much everything done that I wanted to get done, and I'll show you guys. Right? I mean, it's pretty much where I want it to be. All my metal work is done. Everything's installed. Everything's being welded in, finished back, etch primed, painted. And then while I was waiting for the paint to dry, I threw the alternator on. Ooh, there we go. I threw that auto belt tensioner on. I threw the belts on, and I threw the engine mount in, just while I was waiting for stuff to dry. That's it. This is it. Pretty much done at this point. The paint's still a little wet there, but that we're done here from a metalwork perspective. I do need to, when we go to do the body work, I'll fix that too, right? But there's no welding or anything there. So we're pretty much where I want it to be. I'm pretty tired. I'm pretty hungry. I haven't eaten anything since, I don't know, breakfast. So I got a little hangry going on. Not really. Next thing, get this painted, because I need to get that installed so that I can get the bracket onto it, so that I can put the AC and the rad fan and the air charge cooler, and once all that's done, then we can put the headlight bracket in, which I've already test fitted a few times, and along with that, right? So I had this car half assembled already, and it's taken apart again. But once we get all that done, we'll be in the home stretch. It's just painting bumpers and a hood and a fender, throw the lights in it, throw all the little plastic bits, wheel liners, all that stuff. You guys know, right? And that's pretty much it. I do need to pull that side skirt off, because I think I'll pull them both off. I'll show you. I find a little, can you guys see that? So it's still smooth. It might come off. I don't know, but it looks like it needs a little paint. So I might pull both the side skirts off and paint them along with all the other bits and pieces. And then we can throw them on at the end. That's not a big deal. And that's pretty much it. Here's all our, that was our donor part from the junkyard. So we've gutted that, right? We got our money's worth out of it. I think I paid like $100 for that. So we got our money's worth out of it. There's all the old bits. I just use an air hammer and cut them out. And you kind of have to do that because you need to get rid of them so you can get to all the spot welds. This thing, when I took the bolts out of it, it had a bunch of spring tension on it, and it shot across. This thing's screwed. It's destroyed. It's no good to anybody. And that's it. Yeah, I mean, that's going to be it for part 4. I kind of like doing just the updates videos, so I hope it's not bugging anybody not watching the stuff or whatever, but they're quicker and it's easier for me, and it just shows you kind of where I am in the build. I mean, I've done the long ones before where I weld stuff in, so if you want to see how to do that, just go back in my channel. You'll find that stuff. But that's it for part 4. I'm going to leave it here. Next, just going to be painting stuff and whatnot, and I'll do a part 5 update video. And then, that's it. Thanks for watching, guys.